Our good friend Bill showed him because it's been a fantastic.
Wasn't that amazing? Talk about the ability for both of you guys to be there for so many big games, so many big moments, and to be there together knowing that you guys are the voices for so many fans.
It's been a lot of fun, and I knew Bill when he was back doing University of Texas games, and of course I felt fortunate to broadcast a lot of TJ's games when he first arrived in Austin.
18 points here in the first quarter. We got to do a better job of being able to locate him and find him in these half-court sets, because he is letting it fly and he's on money. His stroke looks very good tonight, and he's one of the top shooters as a rookie in this league.
Branham cutting and scoring. He's checked in. Aaron Fox. As we are underway here in the second half inside the Frost Bank Center. Jacob Toby alongside former Spur and Texas Longhorn legend TJ Ford. Champagny. Another for four when we were there.
Saw him in the Final Four. Won the Naismith 30-year award. I was able to do that in 2003. So being that elite class and being able to honor him, accepting that award was great right here in San.
Castle leading the way for the Spurs. Chris Paul, Harrison Barnes, Julian Champagny have officially played in every single game this year. First time that's happened for the Spurs since 2001-2002. Keldon again. Mamu to a cutting KJ. Another layup. He's eating. Castle running the show. Castle out. Keldon, can he catch up to it? Yes. Does he? Go in the backcourt. Shot clock going down. Keldon with a rainbow three.
And admire just the way that they work and how they approach every day. They are two winners. Simple as that. They play winning basketball and do whatever it takes to help the team.
Yeah, thank you, Amanda. And yeah, filling out the two W's each, winners and workers.
Defensively. Well, again, like I said, you're judged all the way to the 82 games. And these are the games that I don't like. That means we're not in the playoffs and you're playing young guys. I get it. But, man, you just want to continue to see them get better and be hopeful into the offseason.
Yeah, because as you said, you know, much like there is no such thing as garbage time is. There is Champagny. Had the high hand early, but Suns have cooled him off. But well, it certainly has been tough to see Kevin Durant sideline again here tonight, and would certainly not expect him to play in that season finale with nothing being on the line. So KD, 3rd in points, 7th in assists, 8th in steals, 5th in rebounds, 4th in blocks. Dozen points for Grayson. Champagny, Mamu finally see
a little bit more offense. Shoot the ball, Jimmy. Shoot the ball. Jimmy Butler has 4. Mamu finding Champagny out of the corner, and even if the defender goes under, that's even better a lot of times. That's what happened with Moody there. You find an angle to the basket as Draymond cross pass with him. And Moody goes to that camp, says, go down the lane, kids, and just dunk on someone's head, basically. Draymond to Pajemski, corner 3. And the Warriors 3 have not been there for most of the night. Steph's 5 of 11. Buddy's 4 of 10. The rest of the Warriors are having ugly nights from distance. Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes. Blake Wesley, Keldon Johnson, Julian Champagny. Champagny to Barnes, an open corner 3, and the Spurs are right out. So now the Warriors get a stop, and maybe they get the ball last now. Stephen Castle with the crowd standing in Chase Center. Castle inside. Keldon Johnson laid it home. Harrison Barnes, Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, Julian Champagny. Harrison Barnes launching a 3. Got it! The Spurs.
back to the Intuit Dome here in Inglewood, California. Jacob Toby, Sean Elliott, Dan Weiss with you here on FanDuel Sports Network. A 2-point Clipper lead as we start the second quarter with KJ bringing it up. Wesley just had the thunder dunk a moment ago. KJ has one bucket in this game. Drives, puts it up, and he's got 2 buckets. Yeah, right. They're putting in so much work. Supporting Mitch Johnson and the entire staff all year long. Great guys. Wesley breaks free and scores.
100% from the corner for your Methodist Healthcare assist.
Bogdanovich, that one rolls out. Spurs trying to battle back against the Clippers. Mamu, up fake. Mamu drives, blow it up! Sandro Mamu! Now Ty Lue speaking about Michael Malone getting let go today in Denver.
Yeah, and that's just really unfortunate. Michael Malone also was let go in Sacramento when he had really turned that thing around. So just a string of bad luck and separated from some bad decisions.
Malachi.
It was kind of funny. Matisse said, I watched Tumani. I'm like, God, I wish I could do that. And he said, Tumani said to him, he'll watch Matisse and say, I wish I could do that. So they're getting their wish tonight, getting to play with each other.
Yeah, thanks, Brooke. It's a second start of the year for Thybulle. As you mentioned, he started in Chicago. Blazers send in Ryan Rupert along with Chris Murray after the break.
What is inside? Yes, as you just saw, everything you need to build a waffle. You preheat the waffle iron, in case anybody didn't know. There's 1 pouch of waffle mix and, of course, cold water. And don't...
Roster's pretty thin. Delano can come in and make up some ground.
Castle will bring it out of backcourt, joined by Harrison Barnes. Chris Paul is Montbiambo on the floor as well. Blazers with sharp defending. Vassell sends one up. Kamara, Murray, and Banton on the floor.
Yeah, he's explosive.
Boy, that was a terrific move by.
That is critical each possession that you don't lull away from that. Nice start.
Evan Mobley is a staggering plus 547 this season. That's 3rd in the NBA in terms of plus minus. Here's Steph Castle. He's watched by the personal Allen. Relays off to Paul, now gets it back. The shot clock dwindles to 3. Castle to work, he banks and scores. 13 triples. They opened up a 15-point first half lead at the Cavs. Man, they come roaring back, outscoring the Knicks 71-45 in the second half, and round to a convincing 19-point victory. Cavs throw a zone in here. Castle steps back and scores.
Boy, he's different.
Test, to me.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because unfortunately we live in a world where all people look at is just how many points you score. If you score a lot of points, you're a great player. That's not true. The sacrifices that have to be made in order to have balance and continuity, that's what wins basketball games, and that's what Donovan Mitchell. Boy, it's just an opportunity for 3 points. You got to look at it every time like that as you go in after the game and look at possession for possession. How many did we lose that we could have had? And you can just add 3 points to each one.
The 3-point numbers speak volumes here in this first half. The Cavs this season ranked 3rd in terms of 3-point percentage. Biombo short-armed it, but he gets it to go.
And then continue to defend.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Guys.
DeAndre Hunter will start this second half in place of Jared Allen as Barnes floats and scores. Boston and picked up a big victory to snap a long Celtic winning streak as that Merrill pass intended for Okoro is broken up. Vassell backs up. He's watched by Darius Garland. Now Mobley. Vassell hangs in the air, sends it back to Castle. Castle gets inside, Euro steps, he floats and scores.
Situation where he has mature basketball players, and it's just the perfect scenario for him because of the way he coaches. And it has just been the perfect blend of maturity and great basketball. Here, under 5 to go, we need some big plays on the offensive end, and also defensively. We'll get those. We got to stop the basketball, but make some baskets.
Barnes reverses and scores.
Tip is up. The Spurs win. It's presented by Pizza Hut, and we're underway. Glad you could join us from Denver. Sean Elliott has made his way to the Mile High City.
Yes, I have. And it's already been a tough time breathing up here, Jacob.
Paul knocks in the mid-range jumper.
How historic it was while we were going through it.
Flavor Flav was there to see it all in person, celebrating his birthday. Great moment for Mamu and the Spurs. Barnes, another bucket inside.
Curious to see what the young fellas have for us.
You and Iceman, that's going to be so fun to watch. Let's go over to Dan.
Sean, you're a very harsh dunk.
He gave the right response. You act like you meant to do that.
He's got 8 points off the bench. CP for 3. Spasms, the Spurs won't have Sohan or Charles Bassey as the tip is up. The Spurs win it. It's presented by Pizza Hut. And we're underway. Glad you could join us. So the Spurs down a couple big bodies in this game, Sean, against a pretty big Orlando team.
Yeah, but Bismack Biyombo's proven that he can rebound and score the ball right off his jersey. And he rightfully gives it up. But if he gets free and gets a crack of daylight, he can make shots.
Wagner had 33 points and a career-high 12 rebounds. A season-high, rather, 12 rebounds last time in Orlando. Barnes, all up. Oh, all of it.
Yeah, well, welcome to the show.
Did you not read the scouting report?
It's pretty good.
They're right there on the front row. They don't follow basketball very much.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is.
Cassell puts it in. He's had a good game for the Magic, 19 points in 24 minutes. Spurs start with the basketball here in the fourth.
Only 2 in that third quarter. He's red hot in the first half.
Yes, he was. Magic also only hit 1 3 in that third quarter. Mamu Kelashvili.
You have to honor those ball fakes.
Curry did not play well here in November. Shot 30% from the field. Champagnie. He's got his second 3-ball of the game. I like it. 61 dunks this year for Castle. Just been awesome to watch.
Yeah, and they've all been pretty spectacular.
Tough to pick a favorite one he's had, right? I mean,
yeah, it's hard.
Paul fires away and hits the 3.
There you go. All you have to do is set a solid screen, a great cut to the basket. You're going to get fed.
All right, third quarter action. Spurs and the Warriors. They swing it. Vassell hits it for 3. Much needed.
They're methodical about it.
Well, Steve Kerr mentioned it in his pregame press conference. A goal was to get out to a quick start, and boy, did they do that in both the first and third quarters. Malachi Branham's in for the first time. McLaughlin drains it for 3. Quad.
That might be his last one of the night, too. See Steve Kerr calling for more reserves off the bench.
Branham fades away and gets it to go. Malachi McLaughlin. Champagnie guarded by Jackson Davis. And sticks a 3.
Culture. Spurs culture. But they don't write it on the floor. I don't get it.
Oh, I mean, they're missing an opportunity there. There goes Sohan, walled off by Porzingis. The Spurs with his ultra small starting 5. Barnes through Tatum, North Carolina.
Dr. Evil is in the building.
Look at the Celtics filling it up from downtown. 6 of 11, the most prolific three-point shooting team in the league. Keldon Johnson gets 3 back. 30-7 away from home this year. The NBA record for best road mark is 34-7. It was the Warriors when they won 73 games. So if the Celtics go 4-0 to end this road schedule, they'll match that. Keldon Johnson just evaded Porzingis.